it really starts with just becoming aware, and that can be a whole process in itself, in clients kind of seeing the thing that they've seen the world through, to sort of look at the lens itself, and to kind of then look at, is this working, as a way, is this a workable, thing for me? And then what are some other ways? And I almost see that the fusion can be, what's that word? It's a self-perpetuating thing. It's like you fuse with worries about, for example, disappointing someone. You're worried that you disappointed someone, so you think of ways you can please them or whatever, because you have the rule that you need to please others. So it's almost like this system that kind of perpetuates itself and almost provides a illusion of living out your values sometimes, an illusion that you're living out your values. Can you talk a bit about that element of kind of, when it comes to this side, how do we, this is kind of, on a slightly diffusion / values component here, but I guess how does one come to sort of tell the difference, in a sense, between what they value and what they have learned to do or avoid at all costs, in a sense, based on a wound in their life, kind of thing?
That's another great question. I think one of the most useful things is that kind of sense of vitality, vitality, a sense of living life to the full, feeling fully alive, as opposed to having all the life sucked out of you. But any given value, whatever it is, there are ways you could live that value that will give you a sense of vitality and well-being. And there are also ways of living that value that will completely suck the life out of you and make you feel drained and exhausted. And so let's have a look, what is the value? Let's have a look at all the different ways that you can live that value in your life and see which ones give you vitality and which ones drain you. Again, the important thing here is that we want to validate, that often the client's patterns of acting out a particular value often, well, they always have benefits. So we want to validate the benefit. Then we want to come back to, here you are in therapy telling me how exhausted and drained you are, or your marriage is falling apart, or you don't want to go to work tomorrow. So yes, there are benefits. Let's have a look at the costs, and then let's have a look at other ways that you can live this value if it's important to you that might work better for you.